Good morning, YouTube. Big Larry's in the house on a Friday. It's time to wake up, wake and bake. Morning, Jones. Hope you're doing good this morning. Good morning, Blue. Morning, Little. See, Secular Opinion did a video of Vaughn last night again. Him working on a toilet. It's about the time to fix the toilets when there ain't no water running through the house, huh? Morning, Kitty. No, Kitty, my water is on and running. My bills are paid, so he can't touch my bill. Water come out this morning when she started the coffee. Yeah, he'll mess up something, definitely. Kitty, it don't matter if he turns it off because of the name it's in. I can literally turn it right back on. He cannot stop me from having the water turned on. They're gonna take my money, guaranteed. I've lived in this house almost 7 years. They know me by name. Down here, it ain't another customer. They know you by name. I know in them big cities, them people ain't like that. I mean, literally, can you go in your bank and they call you by your first and last name? My bank does. They know me by name because I go there once a month, every month, for the last 15 years. Them big banks there, good morning, sir. How can I help you? My bank, hey, Larry, what can we get you today? Yeah, he can't do that, Kitty. That's endangering my life. I bet you it does, Jones. I can't tell you what to do, Jones. Only you can tell yourself what to do. You know, I tried to tell you, buddy, take it easy, but you wanted to take it all right now. Get it over with. The wife's coming to make her morning view.
haven't been on it for a couple days, so
I know.
my hair, well, my hair is okay. Hi guys, I love you guys. I just, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, I was watching it this morning. Kitty, just see the hearts pop up?
Yeah, I see
That's
that.
Kitty.
Yeah, thank you, Kitty. I'll talk to you later, honey. Honey, love you guys. Bye.
Yeah.
Can I steal my money back?
Mm-hmm.
My change?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that electric over there. He better not mess with nothing. He could cause it on fire. It's there. Cartel, I don't think we all could be that lucky. I don't think we all can get that lucky. Yeah, someone told him to check them with a fork. Exactly. Good morning, Raccoon Man. Yeah, wake and bake. I'm not fully awake yet. I ain't got the coffee going in me yet, so I'm still waiting to be wake up. He ain't never did anything before, Kitty. Besides emptying bedpans, playing with horse vaginas. Well, sorry to hear you, Jones. Is going to be in a lot of pain, buddy. Them hip replacements are pretty painful for a while. My dad had a, my father had a hip replacement. Oh, me too. It's sitting here. Yes, exactly, Kitty. See, you're smarter than he is, Kitty. You're right. That's exactly what happened. The only thing that sucks is that toilet's been running since what? Since the day she had it put in her house. And it's never had a problem. He's been there a month and it's got a problem already? Something's wrong, people. And what in the hell is he even using that bathroom for? That's the spare bathroom. That ain't his mom's bathroom off the bedroom. I bet you have, Kitty. Me too. Why is he worried about the spare bathroom? Is he using the spare bathroom? He don't use his mom's bathroom? I don't know. That didn't make sense to me. Me being the spare toilet, I'd turn it off. Don't need it. I mean, he's got another one sitting closer to the where he's sleeping. So, well, Raccoon Man, I like to invest my money, so the 11 million is up to 65 million and climbing. Hell, I bought the Pennsylvania Mint with it. We only paid 25 million for the mint. Yeah, he should have contacted Vaughn. Vaughn would have told him all about it. Yeah, he don't know, City. Exactly. There's a little turn-off knob right down at the bottom of the toilet to turn off the water. Well, you got to invest in that money. You got to take that money and invest it, everything. I mean, these savings bonds keep going up. I'll have to turn them in, won't I? They're worth $100,000 a piece right now. And how many did he say I got? 200 of them? Wow, I'm rich, people. Bill Gates, move on over. Trump, move on over. Because I'm passing both of you guys up. I'm going to become the richest man in the world by stealing it all from Mrs. Hilton. From Von Hilton, that is. Yeah, yeah, we got all them too, Raccoon Man. Yeah, he didn't need nothing for over at that house. That house was fully equipped and ready to run for the next 20 years without any repairs. I might have to go out and buy me a new coffee pot this month. I don't know, Jones. I wouldn't want to lose my legs, buddy. The excuse to get money out of the account. You better make sure all them bills are paid. One bill goes late, it goes back to the courthouse. He knows he's got court this month. Twice. One about child support and two about the estate. They want to know what he's did already. As soon as he says, "Oh, I moved in and I ain't did nothing. I didn't even pay the bills this month." You know what they're going to tell him? Seems like it's starting to, kitty. Usually takes about 10 minutes to make that pot of coffee, but lately it's been about 25 minutes. Yeah, exactly, raccoon. Yeah, it's like one time he said that Jim took $2 million out of Alice's house in cash. People, do you know how many duffel bags he would have to carry out of that house? Not little suitcases, a duffel bag. Full. I don't know if any of y'all seen stacks of money, but I have. $1 million is a lot of money in $100 bills. That's a nice big stack. I know it won't fit in a book bag. I will try that, but does it leave the vinegar flavor? Because I don't like vinegar too good. I'd rather just spend $20 and buy another one. I mean, as a rich millionaire, what's $20 to me? Morning, Mop. It ain't too sunny yet. Okay, kitty, thank you. Yeah, we're getting ready for rain. They said even possibility snow today. They were saying we might get snow today, so yeah, it's a little windy here too. No idea. Oh, not my coffee pot. He didn't. He ain't been in my house in over 5, 6, 7 years almost. I'd say almost 7 years. And I won't never let him in my house again. Yeah, it's just old. We've had the coffee pot good 10 years. I know. Morning, Bobcat. I feel sorry for Ronnie. Worked down the tubes. Yeah, Ronnie did do a little bit of work over there, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay.
Ew, ew, ooh. Did you add sugar? Um, taste it.
I did.
It tastes good to you?
I don't. I didn't know. So
It's got a bitter taste some reason. What'd you do today?
I got the milk. I got the sugar. I
Well,
stirred it
it's
up.
bitter.
Maybe you should make it.
No, 4 acres, that is not how it goes. These bills are all in my name except one. There's only one bill that is not in my name here. And it's paid every single month. Anyone can call the water company and ask them right now. Just because he's too stupid to pay his water bill don't mean I'm stupid not to pay mine. If I want water in this house, I got to keep my water on. That means I got to pay a bill. And that's what I do.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, shut up.
No, I can show you the bills. They're in my wife's name and my name. Lights, car insurance is in my name. Telephone is in the wife's name.
Tell Kitty to come get her cat.
Shouldn't Vaughn have been paying since last January? No, because he didn't have the power of the estate back in last January. Last January, Jim still had it, and Jim did pay it. When Jim and Melly took over and they were the executive of the estate, they made sure all bills were paid. Jim and Millie is nothing like Vaughn. When her bills are due, she pays them 2 weeks in advance, same way that Miss Alice did. Miss Alice always paid her bills 2 weeks in advance. She loved to be ahead of them bills. That way she didn't have to worry about them getting shut off notices. Since Vaughn's took over, he has to pay his own water bill and his mom's water bill, which is the same water bill because they're on the same water line. There's no 2 meters there, it's only 1 meter. He has to pay electric for his house and he has to pay electric for his mom's house. He's got to pay for the phone, whichever place he's got a phone. If he's got them in both, then he has to pay for both. If he's got it just in his mom's, then he pays for his mom's. If he's got it just at his house, then he's paying it for it just at his house. And he's still got his truck insurance to pay. I don't know whose name is on all them bills over there. As far as I know, they all should be Irvy's now. The only person listed in the will was him. The will was made out for just him to get everything. No one else gets anything, just him. He gets it all.
Is that lit?
What lit?
That.
No.
Looks like it's burning the table.
No.
Is that better? Taste it.
I will in a minute. Give me a second. Yes, rubber. My water is on.
I left it burning last night.
Where it comes in out of the ground and goes into the trailer is where it froze up at. I had my cousin come over here and he put a blow dryer up under there for about an hour. And it thawed it and let it all in. We did without water for 2 days. Well, we didn't do without water. We couldn't flush our toilets for 2 days. Or we could have just went down to the creek and took water out of the creek and brought it up here to flush the toilets if they got too bad. But drinking water, we got 10 or 15 gallons of water sitting around this house full all times. They get low. When I get ready to go back towards Oneida here, we stop at the water spring. We get the water out of there. It's fresh right out of the mountain. And we bring it back in gallon jugs and let it sit around here until we need it. Yeah, I just noticed I got top chat on. I'm going to go to live chat, people. I'm only reading the top chatters, and I'm not getting everybody. No, mine wasn't paid because mine wasn't turned off because of pay. Mine froze. That is not a fake bank account. There is a real bank account, and he has the card for it, people. Starvation, probably, rubber. Yeah, his pipes could have froze if he didn't have them running that night when it dropped under zero. If he didn't have a little drizzle coming out of his faucet, he didn't turn them on, he could be froze. It was that last week, Blue. It froze my house, so it froze my water lines. But you know, it all should have thawed within 3 days because we hit 60 that week. Went from 0 to 60 in 3 days. Yeah, exactly. Run that water just slightly, just a little drip coming out of it. You might have a little higher water bill, but at least you'll have water. Yeah, as long as your water's running, your pipes will not. It'll get real cold. Some of it might start turning to ice, but with a steady flow, it's hard to freeze it. That's why a lot of creeks don't freeze. A lot of creeks, they'll freeze up top, but you knock that first inch and a half of ice away, and that's water up under there moving. Yeah, stream, creek. I got a little creek, stream, creek, whatever you want to call it, right next to me. So about time to do my fingernails again. Did she really? Wow. Elvis Presley's daughter died yesterday. Yep, 54 years old. I seen she went to the hospital or seen it on the YouTube thing, but I didn't know she passed. I don't know, dear. I won't know unless they tell us the autopsy. Hi, baby Jane. They were both before her time, Rubber. They want to know if you're an Elvis Presley or a Beatles fan. And I told them they're both before your time. She said out of them two, she'd go with the Beatles. She played in the show Dallas? I never knew that. Eagles or Fleetwood Mac? Eagles. But she surprised me yesterday. She put one of my musics in yesterday. AC/DC, Back in Black. We listened to the whole cassette tape yesterday, or yeah, I think it was a cassette tape, CD. Yeah, I love AC/DC. That's kind of who I grew up with. I grew up listening to a lot of them, but AC/DC is the first cassette tape that I bought. And then when the DVDs or whatever they come out, whatever you call them, round disc things, When they come out, I got them. Now, I don't like too much of their new music. I like the older music, people, of AC/DC. All the time, rubber. All the time. I like them big balls. The bigger the balls, the better. I like the Zeppelin too, people. Led Zeppelin was really good, at least in my book. Yeah. Tell you the truth, that's the first time I've heard an AC/DC song in the last 2 years. Usually she's in there listening to her country music or one of her little love song music stuff, but she went to rock and roll yesterday. Rubber, that's exactly what's going to happen, just what you put there. He's too lazy to go to the courthouse to get the paperwork.
What are you doing, Paula? Get down, Paula.
He's going to have to call a lawyer and have a lawyer go down and file the paperwork. And then he's got to pay the money to send that paperwork to me. There's the kicker. Is he using the estate's money? He has to be because he ain't using his. He ain't got none. Oh, I'm shaking in my shoes right now, 4 acres. And I got $10 that says he don't do a damn thing on Wednesday. I don't know. He didn't show a picture of her being dead. I don't know. I mean, he showed the puppy in the garbage can, so I thought he might show Midnight too. I don't know, people. Maybe so. I ain't even been by there. I'll have to talk to Jim and Millie today and see if they've been by there, see if them dogs are still out there or not. They'll know because most of them dogs hang around the roads. They might have took them all. Who knows? I don't know, people. No idea. Nothing. I know nothing about them dogs. No, there was no poison in Miss Alice's house at all. No human poison, no rat poison, none. There's poison in it now, though. His name's VONHELTON. No, no antifreeze laying around unless it's dripping out of his car. I mean, I don't know if his truck leaks. Mine ain't leaking, so. As far as I know, nobody's had antifreeze over there, so. My opinion, people, too much peanut butter and chocolate. Because he always gave midnight peanut butter and chocolate. You can't give peanut butter and chocolate to dogs. Sorry, you can't. It's like they say not to give a dog chicken bones. You know, literally, you're not supposed to give a dog a chicken bone because they break up so fine they can choke on the bones. Well, I know she could have went. I know she should have lived a little longer than what she did. I mean, she's been around a few years, but she had a good another 5 years easy. So the only thing I could say is it had to be the peanut butter and the chocolate. Yeah, starvation. Yeah, could be that too, weather guy. There's certain foods you cannot feed a dog. Yeah, exactly. But that's Von Hilton, everybody. Don't put him down. He knows all. He's been alive for I thought it was 300 years. Now I hear it's 400 years. He knows it all. He's been alive 400 years. He's lived through it all. Hell, a Reese cup probably fill that little dog's stomach up. Not half of it, whole, the whole thing. Well, we don't know. It might already did get him, not just ain't killed him yet, weather guy. I'm gonna say 5'5". I don't really know. I don't measure him. I mean, I didn't have to look way down like that. I mean, it's like that when I'm looking at him. Yeah, he believes it's not toxic to dogs. Yeah, yep. Rubber, to answer your question, She is less than 150 feet from his front door. He goes out the door, go past the barn, up the little road right there. As soon as you get halfway up that hill, right there sits the graveyard. He has never been there and never will. Yep, and he never will. You got that right, Richard. He's still a little upset that she didn't get buried in Hamilton, Ohio. Sorry about his luck. I went with what her wishes were. Her wishes is she wanted to be laid to rest here. And that's where we laid her to rest. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to face them, don't you? Sorry, that's part of life. You gotta face them. Yeah, that's where they failed him, exactly. Once he moved out on the first time, they should have left him out. They shouldn't have brought him back home and gave him that comfort blanket again. Because that automatically made him quit working, made him quit doing everything. Yeah, and that's true too, Robert. Because you all can tell, the way he talks about his mother, he never loved his mother at all. Did she love him? Yes. Did she love the way he became? No. Yeah, and never left his house to do it, Richard. Well, if he wouldn't have checked on her by 9 o'clock, I would have sent somebody there at 9 o'clock to check on Alice. And I think he knows that too. Because at 9 o'clock every morning, I would call her and see how she was doing and see how everything's going today. If she had any plans today, if she wanted to do anything that day. Personally, the day when she was supposed to get up and we were going to do things, we were supposed to set the Christmas tree up that day. Really, we were supposed to set it up the day before, but somebody wasn't feeling good, so he canceled and said, we'll get together later and do it. I was going to try to do it the next day. And that night is when the accident or the mishaption happened. Yeah, he expected his mother to take care of him. Yeah, that's definitely right up in there. Exactly. Rubber, I really don't know. I really didn't know Miss Alice when she was younger. I didn't know Miss Alice until she got up in her 80s. Almost turning 80, to be honest. I mean, I moved out. I came down. My first trip here was 2006 family reunion, 2007 family reunion, 2008 helping put the pond, Lake Alice in. 2009, I moved here. Well, you have a good day. Yeah, I stole 11 million. I want to know where she got it from. Von Hilton, since you say I stole 11 million, you show me where your mom was worth $11 million. And then I'll give you your $11 million back. Okay, little bitch? Yeah, exactly. 4 acres, it grows every time. It grows by the day. Every day it's a different price. It's just like he tells everybody that he spent $2 million riding around the state of Kentucky for CPS, Children's Services. I got news for you. I can drive around the coast of Kentucky all the way around it 100 times and still never be out of the first million. So Vaughn, I don't know how you did it in 1 year, 2 years, when it'd take me almost 5 or 10 years. And remember, he's driving a decent truck, people. He ain't driving no Ford 150 like I got that gets 10 miles per gallon. His is getting 18 to 25 miles per gallon. He says he's richer than Trump. Yeah. Like I said, show me a receipt. Show me where show me the receipt when your mom sold the nursing homes, Von Hilton. Go to the city of Hamilton, Ohio, right fucking now, little boy, and pull the paperwork because they gotta have the paperwork because it's the city. That's a business. So it's all on record exactly what was it sold for, how much she got. He says she had 2 nursing homes. People, there was 3 nursing homes. That shows you how he knows how to count. Do I think he forged it? I think he probably helped his mom make it. I think he probably, when nobody was around, he took her down there to see that lawyer and had it drawn out. I personally don't think Alice knew exactly what she was doing. I will say that. But, hey, bygones, bygones. Whatever it turns out to be, I don't care because it's not mine. It ain't going to me. It has nothing to do with me. I don't care what happens to Alice's properties. I mean, I would love for it to go to the grandkids because them are her grandkids, and that gives them kids something forward to look to where they at least in the long run they could sell the properties and pay themselves to go to college. So that's something that would have been good. It's just like me and Jim talked about it one time where, them kids wasn't supposed to get their inheritance until they're 21. I think if the oldest one or any one of the three would have came up to 18 years old and had a chance to go to college and wanted to, I think the estate should have covered the college. At least her part of the inheritance. If that's what she wanted to spend her inheritance on, then that let her do that. Yeah, he went through 30,000 and now he's going through another 32,000. Is there any land with the property? The house that he is in right now is a mobile home. He has his mobile home right next to it. It sits on 167-acre land. It's all mountains, all woods, and a funeral or a graveyard. You got 50 acres that Lake Alice sits on. You got 1 acre behind the church. You got 3/4 of an acre that has a house and a trailer on it. And then you got a 0.9 acre property with the trailer on it, which is where I'm sitting at. That is what Miss Alice owned when she passed on. That is what the kids were supposed to get. That is what Vaughn has now took progress of. He owns it all. Forest. Tom, it's all forest. This whole area is pretty close all forest. Personally, in my opinion, Stinky needs to move back into his own and find somebody stupid enough to live next to him and rent that his mom's trailer out, because that is the best trailer out of all of them. That is the one that will pull the most money. That trailer can pull the price of both of the other trailers. I wouldn't give you more than 300 a month for any of them except Alice's. Would I give 6? I think I would. With the natural gas being there, I would give 600 a month. But I couldn't live next to Vaughn. Now, if Vaughn would switch houses with me, I'll move into his mom's and he moves over here, we can get away with that. No, they're going by the new will. Both lawyers are looking at the will. The judge has it. I don't need to see it. I don't care to see it. Now, honestly, Tom, saying that, the state might be trying to get him for that. The state might check that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Time will tell. What'd you do? Forget your shot? Yeah, you're only 27 minutes late. Well, you would think so, Tom. I mean, come on. This man goes to court every month, it seems like. Every single month for the last, what, 5, 6 years now? Hell, I'm thinking he's going to lose it all by the end of next year, Raccoon Man. He ain't going to have no money to pay for property taxes. He's not going to be able to pay the property taxes December 31st of 2023. So that means that it's all going to have to start going up for sale, or the state is going to step in and take it for whatever the taxes are. And I got news for Von Hilton. As soon as it goes that way and they start trying to sell it for the taxes, I got money to cover it. And so does about 15 other people waiting in line. Yeah, he is. He definitely is great. Yeah, I'll walk in and pay it exactly, and I'll take over. No, no friends at all. Well, that sucks when your keyboard goes out. Good morning, the great. Yeah, she would have took it. Yeah, he might not even last the year. Exactly, kitty. Them properties might be getting close to going up for sale right now. You know, he made a story up one time saying that Jim raised his hands and said, "Someday this will all be mine." Let me finish the story, people. I was there. I literally seen exactly what Vaughn seen. How Vaughn changed it, I don't know. Because it was not Little Jim that did that. It was Stinky Von Hilton that did that. And I'll finish the words that he said. He raised his hands and he says, "Just think, one day this is all going to be mine. And as soon as I get it, I am selling every bit of it and getting out of the state of Kentucky because nobody likes me down here." Exact words. And not my dad, not Uncle Jim, not Uncle Ronnie or Cousin Ronnie or anybody else, me. I looked right at him, told him that'd be the most stupidest thing he has ever did in his fucking life. Because it is beautiful, peace, quiet. Yeah, sure, you got a few neighbors, but it ain't like you light a joint and your fucking neighbor smells it. You know, it ain't like you can hear your neighbors over there having sex. Neighbors are far away, you know, you don't hear none of that living next door to each other, living in apartment buildings. And the neighbors are listening to your wife. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean. I know y'all do. You guys are smarter than Von Hilton. Oh, yeah, I guarantee he is buying lottery. Because they're not livable, Tom. They're not livable. The only one really livable is mine. And it's barely surviving. Only because I've been paying people to come over and get the work done for me. The house down the road that's sitting on that almost 1 acre, the house, it needs a furnace. The house or the trailer next to it needs new drain system put in and new water line. And they think there's something wrong with the septic tank. So they're gonna have to dig out the septic tank and recheck it. Stinky's, we all know what's wrong with his. Mine, I need a couple walls replaced. I need a furnace replaced. I need an AC duct replaced. The whole central unit needs replaced. I got 2 windows that need replaced. I need gutters put on. I need new gravel in my driveway. Yeah, septic tank, 7 to 10 grand right off the top. Exactly. Larry, when them lots are over 12 feet of weeds, go live and welcome to the jungle playing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen it grow. And then the man that usually cuts it, the man that's been cutting it for the last 15 years, he quit cutting it for a while. And then I got him going again, cutting it again. And then somehow the fireman started cutting it. And me and the fireman got into it about that because he wasn't supposed to be cutting that. That man across the street was coming over here with this tractor and cutting it for his horses and his cows. Good morning, Robbie. Yeah, the fireman, Ron Combs. He's a volunteer fireman here.
What kitty? Don't attack your mommy.
Yeah, he's the one that lived in that house that needs the water pipes and the septic tank and everything worked on again. Yeah, I agree, Robbie. I don't think we'd even accept it, Robbie, to be honest with you.
Stop it.
My apology is meet him in the ring somewhere, meet him at the park. That's my apology. There's been something so much said that I don't even care anymore. Tom, you know he's not going to do that. And because he's not going to do it, and he's not going to go spend no $5,000 or $7,000 to get it done, he's going to literally let it sit there and rot to death until the state takes over. And then one of the neighbors or someone's going to step in and get it for cheaper than cheap. Oh, you're talking about when he was doing his toilet yesterday?
You better stop that.
Hell, I think we all already know that. He don't.
You better stop that.
Yeah, Tom, I don't know what's up with that because we've never had a problem with that toilet in there. And two, the toilet has a turnoff valve on it. He could have turned the valve off right there at the bottom of the toilet, and he would have had no problem with the water. I don't know what's on with his water. Oh no, that water's still been on over there, Tom. The water lock. Yep, I know. Well, he's been around 400 years, Tom. He knows how to do it all. Yep, a jack of all trades. 20 years of flushing the truth. I say 30 years at flushing the truth. You know, if I would ever go back to school to get a degree for something or a diploma, I think them would be one of the two things I would take: plumbing and electrical. They both make real good money. They're both inside jobs, most of them. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, I smell that. I don't know what it is. Your body spray?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Richard, it can. Oh, it definitely can kill you quickly.
I got this for Christmas. This in motion.
Is that what you're wearing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, you don't like it?
Pretty strong.
She gave me this and lotion and socks.
Oh, it matters what plumbing you're doing, too, Richard. I was thinking more like running water pipes, running the water lines. I wasn't talking about drain systems. I was thinking water lines. But the drain systems, they probably make good money that side, too. I don't know. I've never, really did it as a business. I mean, I have did it a few times. I made a killing one time plumbing. Guy had copper in his house, little 2 bedroom home. Had copper in there, and his house was abandoned for over 3 months. They went in there and stowed all the copper pipes. Want to know what I charged him to do all the water pipes? I told him, I don't know. I don't know how long it'll take me. Am I buying supplies? Are you? He said he'll buy the supplies. I was like, I don't know, $500. He said, okay. And he's putting plastic in. He wasn't putting the copper back in. He was putting plastic in. I was like, okay. Grabbed a hold of my brother. I grabbed my tools, went over there. We had it done probably 2 hours. I don't even think it was 2 hours, to be honest. I think it was like more like an hour and a half. Could have been 2.5. I ain't for sure. Other words, we made a killing. We wasn't there long. I think I made like two. Well, I split the money with my brother, 250 a piece. So I probably made like $50 every half hour. And all I was doing was measuring the pipes and cutting them and sending them to my brother, and he was gluing them and putting them together. Well, SSI will let you work. You only so many hours, and it matters what your job is. That matters what you're on, what kind of SS you're on. I'm on full disability. Yeah, he just don't want to work. He says he can't walk too far. But I watched him walk back and forth in his mom's house 6 straight times in a row, nonstop. I wish I could go back to work, meet new people, get out away from the family, and not that I don't love them. I mean, but when you're away from your family 8 hours and you come home, you miss them. You want to be home. You're glad to be home. You want to see them. He can file, but they're going to make him go to the doctors. No matter what, before he is accepted on Social Security, he has to go to their doctor, not his doctor, their doctor. I know I'm on Social Security disability, and it took me 3 years to get it. Yeah, it's their doctor, not your doctor, not some other doctor, their doctor. It is hard to get it even if you really needed it. Yeah, I agree. And Von Hilton, if Social Security cannot take Jerry's check because Jerry's not in your house, then you better tell Social Security that I want both of my checks. Because they owe me a lot more than what they owe you then, buddy. A lot more. Double that. Because they took my kids' Social Security checks. Social Security can take a check anytime they please. If that child is not living in your home, they can take that check, Von Hilton. You think you're going to get paid just because you made a kid? Fuck, if it's that way, I'll go make more. You're going to give me $800 per child? I'll go make 100 kids for $800 or $800 a piece. Give me my money. Yeah, and I'm the top of the list there, Tom. Everybody's a troll but Von Hilton and J Dubs. Yeah, I bet you have, Tom. That's the year I moved down here, Tom. February of '09 is when I moved here. Yep, exactly. And that's what they're getting him for. He gonna be lucky they don't take the properties. And here's another kicker. When it's all in his name, and it's not in his mama's name, it's all in his name, Social Security's not going to give him no Social Security check. Definitely not a Social Security disability check. Not owning 5 homes. Over four, maybe, let me think, 267, let's say 325 acres of land. You can't own 5 houses or 5 properties and 325 acres of land and collect Social Security. Social Security retirement, maybe, but not no Social Security disability. He got a lot of surprises coming at him. He don't know shit. He gonna find out quick, real quick, within the next 2 years. I seen that. You wasn't quick enough, Raccoon Man. Well, almost 9 o'clock, people. I think I might be getting off of here. Today is my grocery shopping day. Got to figure out what we need to go for another month, see what we're low on, what we're still sitting pretty on. Like tuna fish, I know I don't need no tuna fish. I think we still got like 30 cans in there. So I'll just get a bunch of noodles and we'll have tuna casserole at least 4 times this month. Yeah, Gray, you're getting here a little late. I mean, you sometimes I stay on 3, 4, 5 hours, so really you ain't late. I mean, it's just today's my food day. We got to go get some food. We are supposed to be getting snow. Robbie's getting snow right now, so I don't want to get snowed in. We want to get some food in the house, enough to go the whole month. And one of our kids is going back to school Sunday night. He goes back to school, so we want to have a good meal for him. But I'm gonna get off here. You guys all have a good day. Peace out.